morning and welcome once again to our thought for the day. I want to read to you that verse again from Daniel chapter 6 and verse 16. It says this: "The king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions." Then I want to read to you some words from Daniel chapter 6 verse 22, and it says this: "My God hath sent his angel and hath shut the lions' mouths." And so again today we're going to be speaking about the power of God in the most difficult of situations. And each and every one of us, each one that is listening, and me that is speaking to you today, we need the power of God in our lives. And so again, we're looking at Daniel and the power of God in his life. And the same power that worked in Daniel's life can be at work in your life. And that same power, friend, can be experienced by you and by me if we trust him, just like Daniel did. It said that evil men encouraged King Darius to sign a decree that there be no more prayer made to any god but to you, O king, they said. O king, they said, live forever. If any person disobeys, they shall be cast into the den of lions. And the king, filled with pride, established the decree. Oh, no one else is going to be able to pray to anyone but to me. Filled with pride, he signs the decree, and he signs the writing according to the laws of the Medes and the Persians, which could not be altered and could not be changed. But can I tell you something this morning that is incredible? I want to tell you today, friends, that God is above every man and every law that can be passed. And the only law that cannot be changed and the only law that cannot be broken is the law of God. You see, Daniel had a habit. Being told not to pray for 30 days was unthinkable to Daniel. How could he not pray? How could he not speak to the one that he loved so much? And so the Bible says Daniel knew that the writing was signed, and he went to the house, and with his windows open towards Jerusalem, he kneels upon his knees, and 3 times a day he prayed. And he gave thanks before his God, just as he did aforetime. This wasn't something new. This is what he always did. 30 days without prayer was unthinkable. You see, that meant 90 times of prayer to be missed, because Daniel prayed 3 times a day. There may be someone listening this morning, and you say, well, I have a sinful habit that I can't break and I can't give up. I want to tell you that God has the power to break those habits for you. But here was a faithful believer, a faithful follower of Christ, caught up in a holy habit, which he could not and he would not break. You see, the habit of prayer and of worship and of getting alone with God, he would not miss. God help each one of us to catch this habit that we must come and speak with Christ each and every day. You see, there are people, if they were told or if they were asked not to pray for 30 days, it would make no difference to them because they don't pray in any case. There are churches that if a ban for 30 days was put on them that they mustn't pray, it would make no difference to them because they have no prayer meetings anymore anyway. Friends, if you want to experience the power of God, get on your knees. Get on your knees and get in the habit of praying and keep praying until the power of God falls, because God will answer the prayer of his faithful servants. Let's continue again tomorrow morning and see again how the power of God moves in Daniel's experience and how God brings him through victoriously. And what he did for Daniel, he will do for you. God bless you, and I look forward to being with you again the same time and the same place tomorrow morning.